So I see where you're saying they're just trying to make sure that nobody has an unfair advantage. And you said a couple other things. But the interesting thing is that there's still one person that seems to be allowed to sell on TikTok Shop. I don't think there's a warning coming. KCX was just getting ready to have one of their KCS experiences in his shop. That doesn't sound like somebody that has bad blood. They invited me to go to that. So I know that it was a thing, and in July, and I think it got pushed back. So there's already a familiar relationship there. The other thing to think about is Koch Chemie is not just selling to pros anymore. They have their own website online where people can buy from, and they have their own Amazon store. So are they effectively eliminating competition by restricting people from selling on a platform that's growing by the millions daily when it comes to shoppers? And when you look at the ad spend that you have to spend to go on Google or on Amazon, it's way cheaper to sell on TikTok. And the demographic of the people, and there's just so many things, man. This platform is making Koch Chemie popular. And then they're not turning around and allowing all these distributors that have to market and have to use all these products so people come to their shop an opportunity and sell. It's interesting. Like I said, just commentary. I totally understand, and I've talked about it many times, how people had exclusive territories, but those were really usually like a zip code, a region, that kind of stuff. It made sense, right? Just so people aren't fighting in these like small focused areas. But locking down an entire platform with millions of buyers, I don't know if that's really considered a territory, right? And then you look at it like this. Sometimes when I go to the rag company or detailing world and I try to get a hydro foam or any new product, one thing I notice on there is that it's not, maybe it's not in stock or something like that. But if I go to another retailer and they're always in stock, but then they're also the only one that has the ability to sell on TikTok, so you know that they got to be moving some inventory, it just makes you wonder. Now, if you got more buying power, you got more money, hey, I get it. That's how the world works. But you know, I'm just wondering how this works, man. I used to think that distributor only model was more about brand alignment, but I'm starting to wonder, is there potential that this is all just about control? I don't know. Who knows? All this speculation, right? My opinion, based off people's real world experiences that they're choosing to share and talk about here on this channel. Love you guys. Peace.